Is it just me or somebody else that what this noticed? It seems like Batista had some cosmetic surgery around his lips. Now I know a lot of people say, "Oh, what's concerning you and his lips?" Well, the truth is, a lot of us have watched him from his debut in WWE down to his exit from WWE, and for me, Batista is like one of my biggest wrestlers. And also, when I'm playing the games, I like choosing Batista. He has his power moves, and his entrance songs are just insane. So that was just a quick notice, and I don't know, she's almost like breaking out the Batista we knew. Anyway, back to the Killer Games. So Killer Games, this story is almost cliche. It's almost like something we have seen. The only difference here is a wrong diagnosis was made. He put a hit on himself. Then, just about when the hit was supposed to kick in, he got a call from his doctor telling him that it was a misdiagnosis or a wrong diagnosis. Now he wants to call off the hit on his head. Unfortunately, the person who he contracted the hit to actually has a beef with him, but because he's so good, the person can eliminate him. And also they follow the whole sort of John Wick fraternity assassins organization. So they couldn't eliminate him because he's so good, and also the laws that bind them. So now a hit has been put out, and the contractor, is it a contractor or the employer now? The person he contracted the job to actually, doubled the cost of the hit and did a lot of funny things and all of that. Anyway, what did we see here? We saw quite a lot of things that we can just point out. We saw comedy, we saw humor, we saw action. The fight scenes, let me just say properly choreographed to an extent. It was beautifully choreographed actually, because if you see where the Asian assassins came in, beautiful fight scenes. Also, we had Drew McIntyre from WWE. So I don't know if this is his debut movie, but I think it's a good intro for him. And the fact that they gave him a role, he played a role that is contrary to what he normally looks like in WWE, which is this fierce, badass, like he doesn't play kind of guy. But in this, he's actually the direct opposite of that. He's really comical. He's a jerk. He's just that. He's just that, right? And he gave us an iconic power slam. That's actually the Batista power bomb, I believe. So yeah, so here and there, it's just there. It's something you will enjoy. The story, like I said, is kind of cliche. At a point, before we even got to the whole action side of the film, I already knew what was going to happen. Like, okay, they're going to misdiagnose him, yada yada yada. It was quite predictable, simple. Having Tyre Cruz also on the movie was quite a good one, because Tyre Cruz always plays this good guy, good dad, and all of that. But this time around, he played actually an assassin, which was quite. I think they brought a lot of people that were playing opposite roles to what they normally would have played, which makes it pretty cool. Even Batista also played this dark side. The way he was unaliving people was just insane. Like, it was insane right from the first scene. It was insane. So, like I said, it's a movie that you should enjoy, or you may enjoy rather. Is what's the time? It's about 1 hour plus, so it's not the whole 2 hours long sitting. Yeah, nice to have a very beautiful cast like this. It's just there. I don't want to rate it, but it's a good movie. And with that, let's move to the next review.